And I'm making a SHAREfactory tutorial for the members of AoA, and anyone else watching this video, if you want to learn how to use SHAREfactory too, this will also help you. So I got asked by Don Mega to link him in the tutorial video that one of our officers made a long time ago, a couple of years back. But unfortunately, I've been unable to locate that video. I've been looking for hours, can't find it, so I decided, his video is probably outdated anyways, and I'm going to make a new one. So for this tutorial, it's only going to cover making videos. I'm going to do a second tutorial for photos and animated GIFs. But this one's going to include videos. Just videos. Alright, so we're going to start a new project because I got to make a new Dark Side of Street video. And, okay, so your first screen right here. This is the Choose Theme screen. You can have a theme, and the theme changes your video. It gives you more stickers to choose from to post in your video, gives you an intro screen, an outro screen, and a title screen. And I'll explain to you what those are here in a second. And you can get, most of these are free if you go here. I'm not going to click on it now because I think it'll take me out of the stream. But if you go there and you click on new themes, it's going to bring you to the PlayStation Store. Most of them are free. I just got the Anthem one for free. And that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm actually going to go down to this one I use pretty much all the time, which is the PlayStation 4 one, because they only have ones for selected games. So we'll go down to PlayStation 4, since this is going to be a Dark Side of Street. So you're going to click on this one. Bam. And that brings us to this screen. So as you can see up here, it says we're at the Choose Clip screen. And up here, you see intro, title, and outro. PlayStation 4 intro, PlayStation 4 title, PlayStation 4 outro. You see two versions of the stinger clip. So, this intro is the first thing that is going to play in your video. The very first thing. And you can look at all these by pressing R2. As you can see right there, it'll show you what it looks like. I'll turn on my mic so it's really fucking loud in my ear. This is the title screen. This is the next thing that's going to appear in your video. This is going to be the area that features your title. It's usually a blank screen like that. And then this is the outro. This is the second last thing to be in your video. But I don't like choosing the outros, and you can press X to select or turn them on. You don't have to have these, it's up to you. I like this stinger clip down here. This new SHAREfactory one's really cool. I like how it glows. That's nice. I've always liked that, so I'm hitting that one. Now, ignore all this For Honor stuff. Those are imported videos, and that's a whole other subject that I'll get to at the end of this stream. But, by game, and you can see I have a lot of games on here, but we're going to go down to Darksiders 3. Now, I have a lot of footage of this game. Okay, so as you see, when I selected Darksiders 3, it brought up all my footage I've captured of Darksiders 3. By the way, hashtag spoiler warning. If you haven't beaten the game, you're probably going to see a spoiler here, because I'm going through footage. But as you can see right here, this is the first video I ever took of Darksiders 3. So, as you can see, then it started bringing me down to my most recent stuff that I recorded. So, we're only going to choose for the purpose of this, whole video, we're only going to do, probably, I want to make a couple minutes, so maybe 6 clips, and we'll see how that works out. We'll do the top 6 here. Bam, 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 and bam. As I don't want to teach you guys I'm making, we could be here for like 2 hours while I scream through all these fucking clips here. So, yeah, be forewarned. I plan on making at least probably this training one will be one, and then I'll make a longer one that'll be really nice. So we've got 14 minutes, 14 minutes. That's 2 hours right there. So 2.5 hours. We can get 3 hours out of that. We can get 3 minutes out of that. I mean, so you're gonna select how many you want, and then you're gonna press square to start your project. Now it should actually be known if you press L2, it's going to bring you. You guys can't see it because it stopped the gameplay recording. I'm sorry about that. But if you press L2 on these, it'll actually show you, it'll bring it up at full screen, and you'll be able to watch your whole video in full screen. So just know that. Alright, so now we're going to press square. It's going to ask us to rename the project. You're going to want to hit that because whatever you put here is going to be your name on the title screen for your name of your video. You can change it, so don't worry if it doesn't fit. You can change it. So we're gonna put Fury's Wrath. That seems like a cool name. So we're gonna hit continue. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are doing a SHAREfactory tutorial video, updated version, to teach people how to make videos. Okay, so as you can see, our project is 78 minutes and 39 seconds. And I'm going to get into it here in a second, but as you can see, the first part of our video is the intro, like I promised. Here's the title screen with our name on it. It always includes the name you put as the title, your username, and your avatar. So I'm going to change that in a minute here, but as you can see, now they line the videos up from the number I've selected them in. So we have 6 there, and then as we hit the last video, it ends with the stinger clip instead of the outro that it shows. Alright, so now we have to roll through all these clips. Alright, so first thing, let's fuck with this. Here is your editing menu. Alright, and we're going to go over the editing first, because believe it or not, the editing is more important. The editing is where all the hard shit is. So, for right now, we're just going to look at overlays. Alright? So this is edit overlays. Overlays are camera effects, text, and stickers. That's where overlays are. So you hit edit overlays. And it's going to bring you to this menu. By using the D-pad and scrolling up and down, you can select which ones you want to do. So we're going to go to the sticker. We're going to press X on that to select it. Oh, sorry. If you press X, that's going to add a new sticker in instead. So what you want to do is press square. And you can see transform, which will allow us to move the sticker. Oh, I fucked it up. Hold on. Sorry, everyone. You're going to transform, which will allow you to move the sticker by using the right stick. And then you could go opaque, so you could reduce the view of it. You could go sticker animation, and it could fade in. It could, like, spin drop. Yeah, see, now you can see how it spin drops like that. And so there's a lot of different effects like that. You could, this is the duration, so how long it lasts in your particular clip. So you see if we put it 5 seconds there, it won't last the whole video. Layer order, this is where you can change the layer order of your thing. Oops. And then align, which is, you can put it to the center. You can put it to the right. But we're going to go to delete it and get the fuck out of there. I like that. That looks nice. For text gets a little different. So for text, we have the edit text, which changes the letters. Pretty much the same as everything else. Text effects, though, that's like outlines and stuff like that. So we're going to give it a nice black outline. And then we're going to go into color. So you can set your own personal color here. Saturation, brightness, opacity. Go a little darker than that. I like that a lot. Now we're going to confirm that. Note that when you do confirm a... why is it blue? What the fuck? Well, I don't know why it turned blue, everybody. That is being weird. Oh, I must have hit it. I pressed X down here. Oh, that's my fault. Alright, so, yeah, you gotta be careful when you do that, everyone. So right here, after you get your colors, then you just hit X. You don't scroll down and hit X, you just hit X down. You confirm by hitting X. Confirmed. There you go. It's not set. Now, when you confirm a custom color, it will save it. And I can show you again if I want to change the color again. Now my color is saved in the right-hand box. So it will save up to 4 colors that you choose throughout your video. So now we've got this going, we're going to start, and how I like to do videos, it's up to you, it's up to how you make videos, but how I like to start is by splitting and deleting. So this right now is raw footage. And I find that having short 2-3 minute videos, they get the most watches because you're able to hold attention longer. So, like, I did a lot of walking in these scenes. There's not a lot, sometimes there's not a lot of combat, but, all this walking. You see all this walking I'm doing right here? That's all going to get gone. So, we're going to go right back to the beginning. And note, a little side trick how I did that was if you press L1 and R1, you can switch between the clips. And it will scroll right to the beginning and or end of the clip. So it's really, really helpful for when you're scrolling back and forth through these clips. Alrighty. So, what we're going to do is, again, we're going to press square, and now I'm going to show you one of the main features on this editor, and that is the split clip feature. Split clip, most important thing. So, in every video in the world, you're going to have moments you just don't want in there, either traveling time or an embarrassing death or whatever, and you will be able to split portions of your clip out and then delete them, and you can keep going doing that on the fly. Split clip, delete, split clip, delete, and you can go on and keep doing that as you go down the blue line of your editor here. So we're going to scroll through. I don't see much combat here. Well, there's a little combat. So alright, we're all the way up until here. There's been no combat. So what I want to do is I'm going to press X. It's going to ask me to split the clip, and I'll press confirm. Now this is 2 different clips. Note though, when you're doing really long videos, SHAREfactory only lets you have 50 clips on a video. So either use the trim feature, which I'll show you how to use in a second, or make sure your cap count is below the maximum. Alright. Let's see here. So now that this is a separate clip, all we have to do is scroll onto it. You press square, it's going to ask you to delete. You confirm deletion, done. And so you can keep doing this as you go along. So now we're gonna see this combat. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and there's one more little fucker. Boom, boom, and he's done. Oh, there's another little fuckhead over there. Alright, now we're done with combat. Alright, we'll split there. Now I'm going to keep this. Now what I'm doing, again, we're not editing the actual what we want to see. We are cutting away all the dead footage, and then we'll trim the good footage we have and delete some clips that don't look as nice, and that's when you're going to form the video. So you start with all this raw data, and now we're processing it. That's what we're doing right now. So we're going to let that go, and then we're going to look for more combat. And it doesn't have to be just combat, too. If you want to have cool scenes or stuff like that in there, you can. Nothing. Oh, there's some combat there. Nah, it's only one guy. It's not enough. Again, only one guy, not enough. So look at all this raw footage right here that's just garbage. It's just a beetle. I'm not worrying about a fucking beetle. Actually, that beetle fight was kind of cool, and there's 2 of them. Boom. So right there, bam, delete that, and that's how you keep going. We're gonna go through the bam. All right, and so see, we want to keep this footage and that footage, and see, this is how you do it. You keep going down the clips like this, and we're gonna keep going down the clips. And again, now you can kind of see why I didn't want to do all the clips at once, because we'd be here for a couple hours doing this stuff. Also, you should know that while we almost capped it, SHAREfactory has a minimum of 80 a maximum of 80 minutes. So what happens if you have like a 75-minute video already and you try to add a 15-minute clip, what's going to happen is SHAREfactory is going to automatically trim your clip to 10 seconds. And when you're in the editor, you can untrim it. You can fully extend it again while you're in the editor. But you will not be able to upload a video bigger than 80 minutes. It's just not possible. Alright. More bullshit, more bullshit. Oh, I don't want to upload this fight. This fight was bad. I almost died. You know, I don't like that footage. So we're going to go past that. Past that. Past that. Well, this seems kind of cool here. We're going to delete this because it's garbage. No, that was actually a cool little combat scene with those three guys, so. Bam, we're going to keep that. Moving on. I actually want to save that because that's that could be used. I'll show you what I want to save this for later. That little scene right there. This is useful. What'd she say? Like, look how cool of a picture that is. I may go and take that. I am your end. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, so see, as you can see, this all right here was our first clip. So out of 15 minutes, we got about 1:40 of actual footage. Well, unfortunately, this clip was nowhere near as, well, it was a lot long, but a lot of it was trash. I don't like that. Those guys aren't cool. Oh, this is a chosen fight. Oh, we're definitely gonna have this. We're definitely probably gonna trim that down, but for now we'll keep it where it is. Be prepared. This is, again, another spoiler warning. This is you're about to watch the end of Darkseid's Tree. This is the end scene. So, I just love that boss. Look how cool that boss looks. So dope. Yeah, we're going to, I know Envy kills me the first time, so, yeah. And the only reason I recorded that footage was to look at the boss, so we're actually going to delete that whole cutscene I wanted to record, because it was such a good cutscene. We're going to delete that whole thing. Alrighty. Again, I probably should have chosen a couple more clips down to the bottom, because what you're watching right now is the end of the game and me collecting things. So this is one of the SIDS. This is Pride. And, again, a big cutscene. And then we're going to fight. So we're going to, we will... cut right there. Delete. This is a long, tough fight. Yeah, this is a large cutscene after here, too. You find out a lot in this last cutscene. I keep skipping past it, my bad. Sorry, guys. So it's right. Done. Whooped ass. I'm going to push right there. And we're going to keep this whole scene. And I think all this is deletable. Yes, it is. It's all deletable. Alrighty. Oh, this is Wrath for the second time. Split there. Delete all that footage. As you can see, I deleted about 10 minutes of footage right there. Stay alone. So now we have Wrath. And he's actually a 2-stage boss in this game. So that was actually the most fun battle I've had in the whole game. Was right there.
Smurf would think of that idea? Huh. No, those were all my fucking smokes. No, those were all my fucking smokes.
Alright, so you can push there, delete there. 2 enemies, that's not enough to give me a good combat thing. We may include another clip, but I'll show you guys how to edit and cut before we do the additions. So, I think this guy kills me the first time. Yes, he does. No, this time I whoop his ass, so. And again, we deleted about 9 minutes of footage right there. You see, we started at 78 minutes. Now we're at 13 minutes. So, as we continue here. And again, right here, this is one of the longest, I want to start our battle a little backwards here. Cut it a little back. Right here is good. Let's delete that a little bit. This is going to be one of your longest steps, is cutting the footage, getting all the dead weight footage out of there. We're still going to trim all this footage, but, oh yeah, that was that. This is going to be my last, fight right here. That's going to be my last clip for this video. That's fucking dope. And you know what we're going to do is, split that right here. Push this out. Alright, so now you see we went from 78 minutes down to 13 minutes and 26 seconds. This is all the prime footage. This is all the footage you want to keep in your videos. So I'm probably gonna add a couple more footage to mine because I didn't get enough like little enemies. I got 3 bosses, or 4 bosses rather, but not enough little enemies. So I think I might put in one more clip. So we're gonna do that right now before we edit, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about adding here. So when you want to add a clip, you scroll over to whatever clip you're on. So I'm on our first clip. When I add a clip, it's going to be attached right next to this one. So it'll go in between this one and this one. So you'll see right now. Add clip. Now for this menu, I'm just going to go over it pretty basically for now, because I'm going to go into it later. Add clip. This adds another clip to your video. Add screenshot. This adds a screenshot. Add track 2. This adds either video, camera, or both to your stream or to your video. This adds music. Add overlays. That adds the text. That adds the camera effects. That adds the stickers. Adds filters. Changes the screen. Black and white, neon, night vision, that kind of stuff. Add layout. Changes the way your video looks pattern-wise. And then transition is how smooth one clip transitions into another. You have dissolves, wipes, that kind of thing. And I'll show you all this in a second, but for now we're going to go to add clip. And from here, you're going to see we're by game again because it saves your settings when you choose in the choose clip screen. We're here. So we're going to choose one of our clips that's more near the bottom because they're most likely a footage, or not footage, but actual, like, good attacks. So it seems like right here, this one might be really good. So again, we're going to add it, and as you see, it just went right between here. As it would take it, this is the first battle with Wrath that you encounter. And I went through all this bullshit. Or the hollows, yeah. Makes me vulnerable to lava, yeah. Fucking that worm asshole. Are you telling me that I recorded this for like 2 seconds of footage? That's hilarious.
type game. He usually streams DBD, and that's what I usually watch him play. Right now he's streaming a different game. He's just terrible
this
at it.
little scene is really cool with the skeletons.
Oh, fuck.
I like this one. This scene's good. So we split clip here. That's exactly what I wanted. Bam, we're going to delete that. And I'm allowed this because this clip's only like 15 seconds long, so we don't really add much to the video. And bam, we delete all that. I think I might want to add one more though. As you can see, it brought up the clip screen, split clip screen again there for a moment. That's because I didn't circle out. Anytime you go into an edit menu, you have to circle out back to the main menu. Make sure you do that because sometimes you might delete a video or delete a clip by mistake. So I want to choose this clip because I think there's a cool mini boss in here that I fought. So oh yeah, this is awesome. Oh my god, I love this scene. This will give us enough footage for us to roll with here. Split clip again. Yeah, and as you can see, that got too long. So it got a little bit stale there near the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll back to when it stopped getting stale. That's right around here. And we're going to cut it right there. So now we got a good minute footage of actual real combat, so I'm pretty happy with that. I actually might want to start a little earlier because... Yeah, start right here, that's better. Shave 5 seconds off there. I'll actually go ahead and see what else we got over here. Nothing. Alright, so yeah, we're going to delete that. Now we have our full video. 14 minutes, 47 seconds. This is your pure footage. This is what your video is going to be made out of. So, at this point, this is where you're going to do your, this is where you're going to make the order for your content, and then you're going to post, you do file trimmings, and then decide on what order the clips you're going to be in. What I know automatically is I want this clip, and we're going to go to, I'm going to show you a new feature here called Move Clip. When you select this, it's going to allow you to move your clip backwards and forwards along the timeline of your video. I want this at the end, so after I get done whooping this Chosen's ass, I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to cut right here. Right here. Split clip right here. Delete this portion. Or split clip right there. And so right when I kill this, she can say, I'm your end. And it ends with her at the fiery screen. And that's fucking dope as shit. We're actually going to trim that because I think it was a little too long. And that thing, the weight's still too fucking loud in my fucking headset. Alright. So yeah, so as you can see, the video's going to end with this. Boom. I'm your end. Bam. That looks really nice. So we're going to save that for that. Now, final trimmings. So what you want to do with final trimmings is you want to trim your video down as small as possible, to get all the combat in, or all the footage that you want to show. And this was just getting the baseline combat in, So you're gonna want to trim this footage even more to get just the amount of footage you need, just what you want to show. Sometimes it's better to leave an extra couple seconds at the end of the footage if you're planning on hiding something with a transition or using a transition. I'm going to show you that right here with this first clip, okay? So, bam. What I mean by is we got some good action here.
So yeah, no, I'm not that crazy about it.
Oh, he's always been
More than anything, I think.
So as you can see, that's where I ended combat right there. Oh, he's always been. We'll stop it right here. And so what we can do is we can pause that right there, and then we can delete this, because this is actually, again, a couple extra seconds of footage. Or we might actually just skip this guy altogether. And you see we have these two dudes down here. And right there, look, we can go even a little closer. And we've already skipped, no, I don't want to go that close to them. Right there. Right there, we've located, our video was 14 minutes and 56 seconds, I think. Now it's 14:25, so we nailed off 25 seconds right there. And so, I'm going to show you guys, I'll show you the transition a little later. So we're going to go and cut the parts. So, yeah, I like that right there, that's cool. It's a nice little scene right there. If you're going to have things that have long clips in it, like this is generally a little long one right there, but if you're going to have boss fights or stuff like that, it's better to have a couple short clips so your people can see clip, 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 and then you have a long clip, and then you go short clips again. So you try and, right now mine's definitely not like that. But we're going to shorten a lot of these, and a lot of these ones are being moved. Right now I'm just trimming.
Like EverQuest type game. Usually
this one's really trimmed really well. I don't think we need any additional trimming on it. We will be trimming a lot of the boss fights. Our video will not be boom, baby. That video is really good. That didn't have a lot of trim.
There is no leaderboard. It's just whatever I set is all on the top. I mean, I can always beat myself, I guess, but that's it. There's no leaderboard. It's whatever.
That was actually a really good fight. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. So there's no challenge rating system.
Yeah, that's my point. So I thought, at least for now, I can go.
That's good. Alright, so we're going to keep these battles the same because they're trimmed as much as could be without really degrading the video too much. And so now this is our first chosen battle, and we are actually going to, I really don't want to do this. Turns out to be a fucking fantastic battle. What we're going to do instead, because I actually think this whole battle is really fantastic, and it showcases all the elements of my character, I'm actually going to delete this footage, and I will upload this particular clip as one whole video. Because sometimes it's better to do that. And then we cleared a bunch of time. We cleared 2 minutes off of our fucking thing. So, again, I do want a couple boss fights in here. But then again, we have that big boss fight. Again, we could delete this whole fight as well. And you know what? I think I'm going to. This fight I'm not. This fight's too dope. This is too dope to lose. And I want the whole thing in here too, so this one I think will be one of the ones we trim up here a little bit.
Those were all my fucking smokes.
Then we have finally our big boy boss here. And then there's the video of me doing that. So, what we're going to do is we are going to move the War of the Wrath boss fight down in the clip queue. And now you can see it's in the middle of the video. And we've got a 9-minute video. This video is long only because this fight is like 12 minutes. So, I just like how cool he is in this beginning scene. But I guess we could. This is the 2 stages. This right here, it was only designed for the player to expend wrath shards. Because he was no challenge here. I took him down, and he's easy as shit. This is the real boss fight. So what I'll do, just to short up the video by about a minute and a half, maybe, is just. We'll stop. We'll trim a real split clip right here. And bam. Delete that. And yeah, that saved us a good minute and a half on the video length. This is still going to be a very, very long video. But I'm really happy with... I really love the whole cutscene. That's such a great video. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, this one looks really good too. I could delete this whole video and upload this one. But no, I want to keep this one because that one looks fucking dope as shit. 2 boss fights and a couple of encounters. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alrighty. So, now that we've added our clips, actually I'll break down what you've done so far. So what you've done so far is you've had an intro, a title, you've added and trimmed your clips, and you've moved your clips to the right order you want, and then you have an outro. So, now comes the more of the fun part, and that's the editing itself. So we already did a little bit with the name here, and we got rid of the sticker. But how I like to do editing is I like to add transitions, and I like to add stickers and text first. So sometimes I'll put text on.
No, I'm not that crazy about it.
Like Pokemon, we'll start getting into that once the summer goes down a little bit. I'm going to start using it because I got to get back. I don't like any words or stickers in that one. when we go right here, so I was still in the split clip menu, but I had to back out of it so I didn't split the clip. But so when you ever lay, like if you want to lay a sticker during like the middle of an explosion, so it shows up right as you pull off a shot or right as you do it in the middle of an explosion or in the middle of the action that you're taking, and it's going to show up right when you want it to. And I'm going to see what I mean here. So we're going to go to Add Overlay. This is your choose overlay screen. So you have stickers. These are all the stickers you get to choose from. Then you have theme stickers, which these are the ones that come with the PlayStation theme. Imported images, these are images that you can import onto your console. Text, again, this is text, and then camera effects are doing that. And we're actually going to do a stomp camera effect here. And we're going to push it right here. And we're going to set the duration for I kind of fucked up my own thing right there. So we're going to have it right there. And then camera settings here, you can go intensity. We're going to push the intensity up to 100 because it's going to be really bad. That might be too much. And then, we're going to see here. And I'll back out so you can see the main screen. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, it did a little late there. That was my fault. I fucked it up. So we're going to go back to edit overlays now by pressing square because we're not adding, we're editing. You gotta go. What I do is I added it in the middle when I should have added it at the end because camera effects are. We're gonna delete it now. Camera effects are automatic. Like the sticker takes like a microsecond to pop up, but the camera thing is automatic. So what you do is you set it right there. Yeah, so that's where you should have started the Quake. Transform, move it over here, and now it'll look really nice. Watch this, everyone. As you can see, you saw the camera effect was really well placed. I really like that one. However, I don't think you guys saw it really good due to the fact that it was low intensity. I forgot to set the intensity again. So we're going to go camera settings. We're going to put the intensity all the way up to 100, 1%. Now you're going to see. Yeah, so now you can see it's just like she impacted that blast. Now we're also going to add a nice little sticker here. It's going to say something pretty cool. We'll put a fire thing there. So I'm going to show for 1 second. And then I want to transform. Now transforming doesn't only move around, but you can actually make smaller and bigger. You press L1, it makes it smaller. R1, it makes it bigger. And then L2 and R2 twist it left and right. So we're going to put one here. We're going to add new again. We're going to place another one. Again, 1 second. Now, as long as you keep in this menu and you don't move the stick along the blue line, it's going to put all these at the same exact time. Let me put one more. You just got to be careful, because once you press X and confirm, it brings you back to the title screen without any or brings you back to the editing screen without any warning. So if you accidentally hit circle to because you think you're still in this mode right here, what's going to happen is going to bring you back to it's going to take you out of the editing screen. It's going to bring you back to the regular screen. Go larger here. Alrighty. So now you'll see. Now we're going to have our camera effect and our sticker. Ooh. Really nice. All the stickers could be down by about maybe 3/4 of a second instead of a second. They went too long there, but that's fine. So what I want to do here is I want to have right here I want to have another effect, and that's going to be another camera effect, and this one's going to be Quake. And the Quake effect is pretty long. I want it to last about a good 5 seconds. So you can see it really hit once she became So what I want to do is I actually want to move this. No, I actually want to delete it because I want to place it at the beginning. Because I didn't like the way the effect had looked. See, I want to try placing Quake here. And again, we're going to run it for about, here we're going to run it for about 5.5 seconds because it's a few seconds after. So as you can see, I think we're probably need to extend it by a couple seconds there, but we got the main combat out of the way, and that looks really cool. So you can see here, boom. Alright, so right there, that is how we that is pretty much how you edit a clip right there. I'm not going to put anything more into there because I don't think it needs anything more. But what we are going to do right now is we're going to do a transition. I'm going to show you what one of those looks like. So we're going to do a transition from here to here because it really needs one. So if you watch the video right now, this is what happens. There's no in between. So now we're going to do add transitions. This is your in between. So you have a lot. Each theme is going to have their own exclusive transitions too sometimes. So I don't like doing dissolves. And again, you can preview these by going to R2 and see how they work. I like doing, there is one dissolve I like, and that's fade through color. I like that one a lot. So we're going to click on that one, and now you're going to see this video play again, but it's going to have a smoother transition. You see, just like that. So a key thing to note here is that The transition probably takes a half second up on each side from the end of your last clip to the beginning of your next clip. It takes like a half second from each side. So if you want to hide like a death in a shooter, or you want to hide an embarrassing moment, you can use transitions to hide that. Just like that. And for some reason, I don't like putting transitions in like every single clip. I don't like that. I like them in every couple clips or before long clips. And that's just how I prefer it, but it's always up to you. Like, see right here, I get shot by this fucking arrow after I kill this guy. I'm going to try and hide this with actually a really long transition. So you can see all these transitions are only a second long. But you have some of these here who are like insanely length long. So let's see here, wipes. Unfortunately, all the wipes, everything that's not cinematic is like only a second. But if you choose something that's like this, we can choose like. You choose something like this. It hides a little bit of that second arrow shot they have, but I don't like that transition. Edit transition, delete transition. I don't like that one. What I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna we're gonna split that clip right there. And you're gonna find moments where you decide when you're editing that you don't want something. Then now we're gonna have the transition, and you'll see how it does a lot better this time around. We'll go through the fade through color when it comes. And now you see how it blocked that full shot from last time. That was much better.
EverQuest type game. He usually streams DBD, and that's what I usually watch and play. Right now he's streaming a different game, and he's just terrible at it.
Oh.
What's that?
This one's also I'm putting a transition here because it really needs one. But I still don't like putting
What's that?
And as you saw, it kind of hid a little bit of that first moment there I had. Actually, I think we can trim right here and it'll be fine. So you should know, if you trim a portion of a clip at the beginning of it, and it's been attached to a transition, it will also delete the transition. So now we go through here. Oh.
What's that?
I knew it.
Yeah, they're all in that fucking canal, guys.
The real battle begins now.
Way over there. Yeah, that's what our snipes are pushing.
So now we're gonna have the real battle begins now.
Way over there. Yeah, that's what our snipes are pushing.
Add a little sticker in here. That's where I got hit. We're gonna add an overlay, and we're gonna. As you can see, it'll say it right here when we go look at it. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. So again, when we get hit, it's gonna show that. And again, I don't want too many things in this boss fight because I think it's so fucking cool.
No, those were all my fucking smokes.
Try to delete that now because after watching that awesome boss fight, I don't think these can compare, man. You know, and I ended up deciding, I want to delete this, and I want to move this. So notice that when you move a clip into something, it'll absorb the transition. Oh. So now we can actually delete the transition because I didn't think I was going to move that before. That way it doesn't feel as awkward, but we're just going to move it up one and add the transition back here.
So, I thought, at least for now, I can go to the...
What's up? He's just...
This brought video down to 5 minutes, which is much better, but the wrath fight was just too cool, and I couldn't do it, so we're going to trim the end. Now, actually, it's really good, so we're going to cut it right here, and it's going to go right to wrath. I'm your end. Done. Alright, so that is all of our special effects we could add. A lot of times for shooter games I'll add more, but for me, that's just not for me. So we've added right now, we've processed our clips, added our intro and outros, added our overlays, which is our stickers, our texts, and our camera effects, and we've added transitions. Now it's time to do the final video processing, and that's using the bendy feature. So you pretty much used all these for most part right now, and I'm going to explain to you what most of these do here. So we hit the edit button. Delete clone clip is pretty much exactly what it says. We'll do it right here so you can see. Scroll over to the clip you want, press clone clip, and bam, puts another exact same copy of the clip next to it. Alright. And now we're going to show you the next feature, trim clip. So now, it cloned that exact clip over there. And even if you trimmed it previously, or you clipped and deleted it previously, I could re-expand this whole clip again. And that's what trimming does. You can re-expand or shorten your clips. If you just want to shorten out the ending or whatever, you can shorten or re-expand or push forward, do exactly what you want to do with them. But for now, we're just going to leave that there. And we're going to delete that. Actually, before I delete it, we'll do pan and zoom. So zoom is the left bar, then pan is the right stick. Zoom is the left stick and pan is the right stick, so you see that. And that's how it'll show when you play through the video.
Damn. Alright, so yeah. No, I'm not.
So you can see that's kind of cool there. But we are going to delete the clip, and it's gone. So those are the basic features. Now, we gotta find a clip where I can use slow time and with badass. The only moment I see where use time would have been nice would be back at the fire sim. So I'm not going to use it, but what I am going to do is I'm going to showcase to you guys how it would be used. So you guys know. So you press square, you go time bender. And here's how this works. 1x is normal speed. 2x, 4x, 8x are fast forward. Half, quarter, and eighth are slow down. Alright? And below it's current length 20 seconds, new length 20 seconds. You haven't changed anything yet. So we're going to go slow. Now you see it's double the time. So we're at 40 seconds. We're at 1 minute 21, and we're at 2 minutes 42 at 1/8 speed. So 1 minute, we'll go 1/2, and then you can go the opposite direction. 2x 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and 2 seconds. But with the extremes on both ends, extremes on the fast forwarding end, you won't be able to see it until in the exported video. But we're gonna go half. Now you have to go step to smooth. It's just smooth has like a vignette around the screen, so we're gonna actually try the vignette this time. And step is just go frame by frame. So we'll try smooth. As you can see, it expands our clip a lot. And so you see, you can trim this, you can do whatever you want with this. You know, freeze it certain times. If you split this, both halves will remain frozen. Will remain slow mode. They will not return to regular pace. And now to just go back, if you don't like it, you just press 1x again, and now we're back to our original length. However, be forewarned, if you cut a slow mode clip and then you try and return it back to original length, it will return shorter because you already cut a portion of the clip out.
Right now he's
so just remember that.
He's just...
Alright, so I've showed you pretty much everything on the menu screen, except for clip volume, which we're going to get to at the end. Now what we gotta do is add, I don't want to add layers or filters or layouts, but I will show them to you now as a means of reference. So layout is, you have a couple different ones here, defaults and vignettes. Let's go with the default standard layer, which is something like this. You can have like that.
Right now he's streaming a different game. He's just...
And then if you want to get rid of it, you just press square, go to the edit menu, edit layout. You could then just delete layout. Done. Then you press X to go to the add menu. And we don't want to add layout, we want to add a filter this time. They have a bunch of filters, photo filters, game filters, retro filters, and then finally psychedelic filters. So we'll go with psychedelic stained glass. And no, as you can see, that's what it kind of does. Puts a filter on, and I don't like that one though. I rarely use the filters and that stuff. Now, we're going to go over here because what I want to do now is I want to add music. So now we're pretty much done. I could add track 2, and I'll show you what that involves, if I can. They may actually block me out of the footage for that, I'm not sure. But I will show you if I can. So add music. Yeah, as you see here, I have a lot of custom songs because I imported them. And we'll go over importation in another video. But, regardless, PlayStation comes with, all these down here are the, standard songs. So we're going to go with Flash of the Blade. And actually, no, we're not going to go with Flash of the Blade. It doesn't take us all the way. Yeah, that's way long enough.
Damn. All right. So yeah, no, I'm not that crazy about it.
Both of them, start getting into that once the summer goes down a little bit. I'll start using it because I gotta get back to cardio. Nice. Sometimes when where's my music? And what you're seeing right now is you can move music just like you did video clips. And I moved it up because this is a very long song, and I wanted to have it in here all nice. Nice. Yeah, I see it starting to come together. Now you start to see your whole video come together with transitions and effects. The music really starts to break together. So what we're going to do is, if your music goes past your video, this is what's going to happen. It's going to go right past your video, and so what I like to do is split it right at the end there. Delete this. We're going to make another split. Hold on. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, not delete it, but we are going to fade out. And you see it, the music fades out. And you can select that fade in, so it fades into your video. But when you're doing it at the end, you can fade out. And now we have, we're almost done here. Here's something very important that you gotta do, especially when you're wearing headphones. You gotta make sure, and I still do it sometimes today because I make a mistake. You gotta make sure that your video music does not overtake your video. Because a lot of times you upload a video and the song completely is way louder than your video, and your video can't keep up. So what you want to do is we have the whole song here, so we're gonna press square. And we're going to go to music volume. And we're going to pull that to 75. And I'm going to go down by seeing the left joystick. I'm going to go down, press square to take off that. And then I'm going to press... no, I want this back 100. Sorry, that wasn't what I wanted. There we go. Now, what am I doing? 75 it is. I'll go a little crazy here. Sorry, no. So we're put like 75, 79, and then you're going to hit apply to all, and that will put that one effect onto all clips. Now, what you want to do is pop back up, go into clip volume, and make sure that we turn this a little bit up. Push it to 125. So press apply to all. And now we can see if we take a listen here. Get back to cardio. I think the music might be a little too low now. It could be the song, so you gotta kind of estimate on what that is. Yeah, I think the music is just a tad too low. So we can go back into there, press square to music volume, and then all we have to do is we have to push it up. We don't want to prioritize, we want to push that there. And you can tell the difference automatically. It's way, way better. Alright, so we're going to go back to the beginning of our video. And we're going to pull out the main screen again. Now, periodically through your video, you want to press the options button. And we'll press save project. Now, save a project in case your PlayStation malfunction, some other type of things. So let's go over quickly what we've done. I'm showing you guys how to add music, how to make layouts, filters, stickers. I will show you ads here if I can. So as you can see here, there's a picture of me. Excuse my attire, I forgot that I was going to have a picture up there. So that's a picture of me right now. And then as we keep going here, that for some reason the picture just deleted me. I don't know why. But here, this is where you can really get creative. It's coming back for some reason now. I don't. Oh, it's whenever I stop the camera. Okay, so for X, if I click the X right now, I can record video and audio and video. And right now, how it would look is just like I do on the screen. It'd be just like that. However, going forward, if we're using by pressing triangle, you see me up here. We can press X. We can do cutout. We can do normal, which is me and everything, and then we can do green screen, which is this actually is it's fucking up right now. But if I had a green screen behind me, we could lay images over, and then we can do white screen. And again, this is fucking up right now because I got way too many colors. So go back to cutout, and this is only me. And then you can adjust the size of the cutout. So you could say radius is only my face. And then you can have it like, you can have it like right there. And then you can do pan and zoom, so you can fucking zoom in on my beautiful, sexy face right here. Yeah, and then here we are. Here's my beautiful, sexy face. And then click that. And then whenever we record video, this is what it's gonna look like. But we won't record video yet. Alright, so you gotta worry about that right now. This is an advanced feature. I'll let you experiment with this at your own leisure. So we're actually gonna back out now. And so to let you know, if you press down and up, you can see right now it's going really small. That's so you can scroll your timeline really, really fast. And if you scroll back up again, back up to 1, which is normal, that'll do that. And then you can press R3, and R3 brings it right back up to 1. So R3 it, and it's back up to 1. L3 shows L3 shows it has like these different so you have this view here and you have that view there. So it's just different views. I like this view here. It makes it more easier for me. But this view here, this is nice for when you want to pair up action with loud sequences, because you can see like the music gets louder at certain points, and if you want to pair it up with anything, this is the perfect time to do that. So again, we pretty much showed you everything on here now, except for the add screenshot, but that one's really easy, and I'll show you that right now here. I don't like that, but I'm going to go back to this one. Alright, so we're going to click, I'll do it before the first clip. Add screenshot, and that's anyone you take or whatever. We use Battlefield, for example. It comes in, it's always 3 seconds. Or 4 seconds, rather. Oh, 5 seconds, shit. So, it's always 5 seconds. That just pops right in. You can shorten these, you can expand them, it's no problem. So, we'll go ahead and delete this. And, that is it for adding everything. Now, if you want to edit, I've shown you pretty much everything over here. Edit music is pretty much the same thing as editing videos. And now you have, this is a pretty well done completed video. We started out with our intro scene, our title, and our outro. We picked the clips we wanted. We cut off all the dead weight with split clip. Then we trimmed and moved the remaining clips into the order we wanted them to be in. Then we went through our first round of special effects, adding in stickers and camera effects and text. And then we went through the second round of effects, moved a couple more clips around. We added transitions. I showed you guys some more of the advanced features, and then we finally added music. Now, to export your video, and I'm going to tell you this now, because I don't know if it's going to block me off the stream, but you want to press there and you want to export your video to the gallery. Now, this is going to be pretty much the end of this tutorial, because I don't think it's going to allow me to show you how to upload. So what's going to happen here is when I press export, it's going to start making the video. And then as soon as it's done, it'll be fast, it'll be a couple minutes at the most. As soon as it's done, it's going to ask you to share now or share later. Once your video is exported, if you go to Capture Gallery on your XMB menu, there's going to be a file in there that says SHAREfactory, and you will find this exported video in that file. Alright. So for all those who record a lot like me, once you make this video, I can go ahead now and delete all those footage that I have. Now I have a concentrated, melted down, best of best version of all those clips that I have. So I can free up some space on the console. So if you choose share later, you can go that route and just share right from the capture gallery. If you want to share now, which is what I advise, it's going to let you share it to YouTube or Facebook. And you have to connect your account, obviously, then upload. Now, if you're uploading to the Clans page, that's a two-step process. So you have to upload the video to Facebook. It will appear on your main timeline. And you're going to go to that video, you're going to click share. You're going to click share to a group. Type in Army of Assassins, it should pop up for you. And then you're going to press share, and that way you'll share it over to the Clans page. You can't share directly from PlayStation to the Clans page, no matter how much I wish they had it. Alright? Now this little generate thumbnail here, I know I didn't explain this. This gives your video a thumbnail inside the My Projects, which you probably saw at the start of this whole thing. That's the, when you open up SHAREfactory and you open My Projects, it's going to have all your current video projects listed there. And some people like to make thumbnails to differentiate them. So we're going to click export now. And like I thought, it did pause the recording. And so I just want to kind of go over what we did with you guys while this thing films. We're already at 5%, which ain't bad for a 7-minute video with music. This one might take a little longer. So, yeah, like I was saying, that's how you upload there. If anyone in AoA has any other questions for me or whatever about making SHAREfactory. This is a basic tutorial. More stuff like importing content. That requires a USB flash drive that's formatted to work with your PlayStation. And you can check the PlayStation official website because they have this listed. But I believe, and we're almost at 20% already, I believe that it's you have to make a file on your flash drive that says SHAREfactory. And shares in capital letters, factory's not, it's all one word. So SHAREfactory, and then you gotta put in music, and I think you have to open up the SHAREfactory file, and then in that you have to put music, and music's all in caps. And then when you go to put songs in, you have to put songs in that music folder. And then when you plug it into PlayStation, you can go to import content, which is at the main screen here. We're already at 30%, and that will allow you to put those songs for use in SHAREfactory. We'll import those songs for you. You get 2 gigabytes of song storage, which is actually really fucking sweet. No, not 2 gigabytes, 200 megabytes of song storage, which is enough to get you a few songs. I mean, most songs are 4 to 6 megabytes a piece, so yeah, you can get a pretty good hefty amount of songs. Depending on the quality we're selling, some songs go up to 14, 15, megabytes because just their quality is better. We're almost at half now. Again, this is like a 7-minute video with music. If this is a 3-minute video, we probably would have been done already. So, no, that's pretty much how you import content. It's the same for videos. So PlayStation can't, I forgot how big it has to be, but I think they can't accept files over like an hour and a half long or 500 megabytes or something like that. Even if you have the space for it, I don't think they can accept it. But, 60%. So this is what we're kind of waiting for, everybody, is this to go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope this helps a lot of the clan members. And again, a basic one. This by no means means that we're going to end SHAREfactory events. I think I've talked to Will about it. I think he's going to be doing those more. And I'm definitely doing one probably this Friday or this Saturday. I'll be doing a SHAREfactory style event. So you guys will get to have fun and experience that with me. $78. No, I think this video came out really great. I ended up deleting a lot of the bigger portions of it because they were just so good that I felt they deserved their own, we're 85 now, 86. I felt they deserved their own separate video. So yeah, we will be uploading that at a later date. I think I might do more of these just to showcase how videos are done. And the future one, so I won't narrate. I'm just gonna put the stream on and make the video. So you guys won't have to hear me go on and on. And yeah, this is how videos are made. I mean, I find them really fun to make. And the clan likes them, so I love them. So now our video got done. It's at 100% complete. And we are now at the share later. Let's go and push share now. You can also share to Twitter, but I think you can't share more than 10-second clips to Twitter. So if your video is anything of length, you're done. And now we are back with the scene. So I've added the video to the I've added the video to the upload section of my PlayStation, now uploading to YouTube, to the Clan's YouTube account as we speak. And again, I hope you guys had a great tutorial. Any more questions, please ask me. I'm always open. I'm always making videos. I'm going to keep doing my SHAREfactory events. So I'm really happy to have helped you guys and give you a good understanding and see all the effort goes behind a pretty good video. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time.